haven't been filming anything because this has been a house that I was given permission to, and mostly modern stuff. But I just pulled out, which I'm very surprised. It was like a 50 on the Manticore. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Trime. So it is my first Trime, and it is 1858. So this just made the whole trip good. I guess I'll look around a little bit more. See you back on the next. Thanks. So I thought this was a gunshot shell. Turns out, from what I can see, it's a nice tomback. This is the design on it. We'll clean it off, we'll come back in a second. So I don't know if you can see, but it's got a nice design. I think I found one like this, similar to this before. And it's a spun back. On to the next. So this was like a 70 signal. About 6 inches deep. Really wasn't too sure, but I thought it was a coin, but you can see it's got a nub, so it's a button. Pretty thin. Looks like it has like some kind of a star pattern on it, but I don't know if we're going to get much more off it. But good find. On to the next. Well, that was a tough little signal. Piece of suspender clip or garter clip, something like that. On the next. Another good signal. Looks to be half a cufflink. I'll look to see if I can find the other, but I don't have a brush to clean it up. Clean it up later in the wrap up. Pretty nice. Always good find. So nice little dog tag. I do like dog tags. So I wasn't sure what the signal was going to be. Turns out it was a button. Pretty nice one. Kind of concave a little bit. Looks like it might be tomback. So doesn't appear to have anything on it. Pretty cool. On to the next. So this hole wasn't too deep. It's kind of a 60, but turns out to be a nice piece of brass. Looks like it has some writing on it, some kind of a picture hook, I think. It's got some decorative on it. Have to clean it up and see what it looks like. On the next. This rang up like a 70, but it was really deep. I really don't know. Nope, it's out of the hole. Let's see what's over here. Melted aluminum. Wasn't much of a signal, but first little one right now. Some kind of a toe pin. Pretty cool. I like these kind of things. Old farming. On the next. This is like a 25. So it's right here. Yeah. What's their coin? Sure is. Oh, modern nickel. Let's see here. 1940. Not quite a war nickel. Almost. On to the next. So So this was like a very faint signal. It said 12 inches, it's at least 10. Could not find it, very small. This is gonna be like one of the tiniest buttons I have ever found. Looks to be tomback, very small. Such a hard signal to find. There's only, and it looks to be maybe spun back. So this is really old. One of my smallest targets ever. It only rang up like a 14 on the Manticore, so very tiny. So I thought this was junk. Turns out to be a spoon. Looks silver. It says Sheffield, England, stainless steel, chrome plate, or nickel silver. So I'll have to do a little research. It could be nickel silver, shining up awful good. I'll have to check this out. Pretty cool. On to the next. Took me forever to find this under the root. That's a nice little buckle. Ran up like a 70. On to the next. GoPro, stop recording. So this was like a 20. It's nice and solid. So let's see what it is. Nothing, but oh, maybe 45, 44. Okay, on to the next. So this was a tiny signal. There again, thought it was ammo. But it looks like it's got like a little star on it. I think it's a little snap button with a star in the middle. That was a tough one to find. On the next. So I thought this was a piece of junk. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a harmonica reed, or at least a piece of one. It was a tough signal to get. But those are always fun to find. Yeah, I can see where it was attached right there. Yep. On to the next. So back at my new position again. It's a big field. See what we can find. Always seem to find a couple little things. Signals are tough though, very rocky. Well, we'll see how it goes. So my other camera's been down, and I found a bottle dump, which I'll show some pictures in a little bit. But this was a screaming signal, like a 99, and it turns out it's a lock. It doesn't look too old, maybe 20s, 30s. Always a cool thing to find. See what else you can find up here. It looks like there's a lot of dump spots. I'm going to have to come back with a different shovel. But cool for today. On to the next. So now the camera died, so I just found a little spot of glass. It seems to be a bottle dump. So I'm going to dig around here a little bit, see if we can find anything else. Nice little complete bottle, some kind of medicine bottle, I'm sure. Check back in a bit. So this hill's got all kinds of stuff, signals everywhere. I think I'm going to be digging here, coming back here a few times. Nice little buckle. On to the next. Wasn't that great of a signal? Turns out a dog license. 1967. I love it. On to the next. So I just dug this. Don't know what it is. Looks like it's probably iron. Interesting shape. I don't know. I don't think it's bent. I think it was made that way. Anybody knows what it is, let me know. On to the next.